Hi, welcome to class. My name is Veronica, and this is a short but very effective practice for releasing pain on the wrists, maybe for irritation or for moving a lot the hands on the computer, on the mouse. So you will need only a blanket for this practice. You can use a towel as well. So come into any seated position. If you have problems or mobility restrictions, on sitting down, just go ahead and sit down on a chair maybe. You can kneel. You can sit any way your body feels comfortable. We're going to start here for some time. So just make sure your head, your legs are relaxed and your spine is very lengthened up. And we're going to start with deep breaths, and we're going to relax our palms facing up. So because we are placing all our attention, our mindfulness to our wrists, our hands, acknowledging how much we do during the day with our hands. So I want to start giving a big thank you to my hands to allow you to being able to cook your dinner, to shower yourself, to clean your house, to take all the things you want to take, and your hands are there to assist you. So you can check in with all those thoughts of recognition and appreciation that now you want to give to your hands, to your fingers, to your wrists especially. And it's amazing when we start thinking all what our hands do for us. So you can place an intention around that. We're going to start with a long deep breath in and long deep breath out. Interlace your fingers, please. And we're going to just move our hands in a circle kind of movement. And switch the movement to the other side. Inhale and exhale. Lean your torso forward and back, and just allow your hands to switch again direction. Now you're going to move your elbows up and allow your hands to kind of reach underneath, pointing to the elbows, and release, pressing your palms together and press everything together. Feel the pressure coming also from the shoulders. And again, fingers underneath, they're pointing towards the elbows. Inhale, torso forward and back, and pressing your hands again. And press the shoulders. And last time, inhale, pointing towards the elbows, torso leaning in. And exhale, palms together, pressing from the shoulders. Now, very gently, the torso of your palms together, nails, knuckles together as well. So elbows are pointing up and a little bit down. Very careful there. Elbows pointing up. Maybe you want to point your fingers or draw your hands a bit lower, and then hands up, elbows down. Last round, hands down, elbows up, and hands a little bit up, elbows down. Very well. Now you're going to have your hands over the shoulders, and we're going to take the elbows together, and then we're going to have the elbows up. So we want to also integrate a little bit the shoulder blades here. Elbows together as possible. Maybe your spine rounds a bit, that's fine. And then elbows up. Very good. Now you're going to interlace the fingers as well. Elbows as upper as possible. And relax completely. Hands down. Again, interlace. Change the interlace of your hands underneath the chin. Elbows as up as possible. And down, careful. Relax. Very good. In case you need to move a little bit the legs, switch the posture of your seated position. Now, one palm together and grab the other in front or over the fingers and draw the fingers so towards yourself. And the heel of your hand heel here is drawing as forward as possible. Gently and gently. And switch the other side. You can lean your torso forward. It looks like this. Try to have the 5 fingers grabbing the other 5 fingers, or 4 at least. Very good. And release. Now we're going to do it, but with the fingers pointing down, as so, grabbing the fingers. And the same. So bring the fingers towards yourself. It looks like this. Very gently. Long deep breath in and out. Release and switch. The other hand, fingers down. Big stretch. It looks like this. Very good. Long deep breath in and long deep breath out. Release gently. Very good. Now we're going to lay on the back. So you can place your blanket aside. Use your elbows here. And engaging the core here. You can also work on releasing tension. We're going to just move and the rests. So specific movements in terms of directions. In here, I really recommend you to explore where is that your feet and hands want to move. You can close your eyes, start feeling some heat building in the core, pressing the lower back down as much as possible. If the knees bend, it's okay. Keep breathing. Inhale. This is Spanish dance, flamenco. I really enjoy watching those shows, so I'm going to picture that in my mind. You can go ahead and picture whatever that allows you or helps you to keep with this flow of your hands and fingers, and make sure your fingers are also, and the toes are into this flow. Move your fingers, move your toes. Really express movement with fingers and toes. Open palms, spread your toes wide open. Feel again all this heat building in your core. Now we're going to relax the hands down. The torso of your hands are pointing up, and we're going to move the shoulders up and down, shoulders up, away from the floor, and then to the floor. And keep on moving, shoulders up and down, up and down. Take your own pace. Keep breathing. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale up, relaxing the fingers as exhale. 2 more. Very good. And last round. Very good. So you can relax your knees, bend. Grab your knees with your hands and come to the side of the mat into this kind of fetal pose. and come back up into the all fours. You can place a blanket underneath the knees if you need, and your fingers are pointing back, and we're going to be moving our hips back and forth. I really recommend you to put the toes in so you can control the amount of weight that can press the body or can stress the body, especially the weight of your hip. So as you move your hip backwards, you will feel the stretch on the forearm. Very careful there. Now you're going to have the torso of your hands back on the mat. The palms are facing to your chest, and very gently move the shoulders side to side. So you have to really control the weight of the upper torso with your legs. So again, you don't want to over press the rests here. Very mindful, very mindful. Inhale here and exhale. Release fingertips on the mat and come back into this kneeled pose. I'm going to use my toes in, but you can have your insteps. So you're going to grab one of your rests and the palm. I'm going to start with the right hand grabbing the left one, and the left palm is facing up. So left palm faces up, inhale, and now the right hand pulls the left hand, the left arm, and you're side bending towards the right side. But feel that the hand is the one that pulls the right hand, the left arm and left side of your body, and feel that stretch. Inhale here, exhale, center, and down. Switch, left hand grabs right one, right palm faces up. Inhale, center, exhale, switch, side bend. Inhale and exhale. And really rotate the palm up. And really feel that the left hand is pulling the right side of your body to the right side. Inhale, center. Exhale, down. Very good. Insteps to the floor. If you need to sit down on the chair or on the floor, you're always welcome. Remember, nothing is mandatory. Now, knuckles are pointing up. You're feeling like you're pointing the nails forward, and you're just going to straighten your arms. So it really feels on the forehead here. Keep pressing and compacting the hands here with this gesture, and just keep feeling that tension and engagement is building in the forearm. Inhale here and exhale, relax. Now you're going to move your hands to the side as so, nails pointing up, palms facing down, and the hands are moving side to side. Very good. We're going to go into a lunge pose. So careful here. You can use the fingertips so we avoid putting pressure on the wrists. Right foot forward in a very gentle lunge here. So you can go into a lunge for sure, or have your knee slide backwards down on the floor. And you can also use a blanket here. Inhale, hands on the hips. The left toes are in, extra steadiness. And we're going to do exactly the same as we did kneeled. So the right hand grabs the left wrist. Inhale up and exhale towards the right side. Long, deep breath in. Very long breaths. You can gaze down, you can gaze forward or up, wherever feels best. Try to have a challenge here in your practice. Nothing too soft. Inhale, center. Exhale, fingertips down as well. And we're going to switch. So mindful about how you're going to do the transition. Knees on the blanket on the floor. And left foot forward. Help yourself rising up. Hands to the hips. And the 5 toes of that right foot in. Inhale. Now the left hand grabs the right wrist, right palm facing up. Inhale and exhale towards the left side. Attention here with the breath as we're going into some balance postures. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, center, very well. And exhale, hands down. Okay, so we're going to do an extra last challenge here to finish the practice. So again, right foot forward, runner's pose, and press the left heel down. Hands again over the leg or the hip so you can stand up. Very good. But this time we're going to go like backwards. So the right hand is going to be grabbed by the left one. Again, the left hand, as we've done, it's going to pull the right one and feel the stretch on all that right side. So don't worry too much about the alignment of the legs. Just make sure you can bend the right knee as much as possible and you can pull your torso backwards as the safest as it feels. Exhale, very easy. Hands again on the hips, hands down on the floor. You can use your fingertips. Left knee down, right knee down as well. Switch sides, left foot forward. Runner's pose. Right heel down. And very gently, your hands over the legs or hips. We're going to go again backwards. So to the opposite side of where that right knee is bent. So then we're taking that side. So it's the right hand that grabs the left one and pulls, and we can feel the left side of our body being stretched. And if you can actually give a little pull to that hand so you can put some space in between the wrists. Very good. Inhale, bending the knee. Exhale, release. Very nice. That's a very nice practice. Careful, the knee down and the other as well. I'm using here the fingertips because this practice is as much as possible aiming to release pressure on the wrists. So let's sit down. Take as many movements as you need. And we're going to, again, finish our practice with this beautiful thought about how much our hands serve us. How grateful we are to do so much of all those things that we do during the day with our hands. And while you do that, just give a little massage to your hands. Close your eyes if you make it all the way to this time of the video, to this moment of the video. It's because you are definitely giving some pamper and love to your hands. So take time to massage your hands, switch to the other. A thumb massage in the palm. Very good. Now we're going to leave a little heat of your palms here. Rubbing and rubbing. palms together. And with this heat that you built, you're going to take this heat to 1 foot. Very good. Again, taking in account the power of the healing hands, the amount of warmth and love and compassion that we can offer just with a safe touch. Rub again. Let's do the other side. Rub, rub, build heat, and place it over your foot, the other foot. I really recommend you to use rest support bracelets, the ones that are tight and help you with some immobilization for some of you that might suffer with rest pain. So I'm not gonna lie, but in this type of practices, especially in yoga, we can be way too much time over the rest, and it's very common for me to hear that people is having wrist problems, especially if they use the telephones or the mouse or laptops that much. So these practices you can repeat maybe twice a month, something like that. Last time, rub your palms together, relax the head down, build more and more heat, and place this heat over your eyes with the super gentle touch. The forehead, your palms in the forehead. And then your palms in the center of your heart. You can put one palm over the other, whatever gesture feels best for you. Thank you very much for sharing this practice with me. Very simple practice. Sometimes simplicity is it's giving us a lot. So subscribe to this channel, follow me on the social media. You can see the information on the description of this video, and have a very, very beautiful day. Remember that space is where mindful movement, conscious, mindful compassion and love give us a lot of healing. See you next time.